This is the PartnerView login page. So once you get the email from Roofers Mart with your username and password, go ahead and plug those in and hit the login button. Depending on the type of customer, you're going to see one of two things. If you're a customer that uses ship-tos, you're going to see all those ship-tos listed out here, and there could be hundreds of them in some cases. We use ship-tos to lock custom pricing or tax-exempt certificates, or some builders use ship-tos for each individual lot, and all the product that goes out for that lot will go on to that ship-to. So if you were coming in to pay a bill for a specific ship-to or a specific lot, you could click on that ship-to and just get the information that's maintained within that ship-to. Otherwise, in most cases, you're going to just select one, and that's going to grab all of those ship-tos that exist regardless of how many there are. So when I hit select here, it's going to come to essentially a blank page. I'm going to go ahead and log out of this account here, and then we're going to log into another one and show you what it looks like when you first come in. All right, so if you only use one ship-to and you log into PartnerView, you're going to kind of see this blank page and then all of your toggles to get to different parts of the page are up here. So if we were just trying to look up let's say you were just trying to find an invoice that you know was invoiced out a couple days ago, click on invoices. And then one thing to be aware of is the system's always going to default to our St. Louis location for the branch up here. If you have invoices out of other locations, you will need to select that specific branch for this search criteria to be able to find those invoices. So if you're over here and you're hitting search and no invoices are coming up, remember to come back up here and say, oh, I buy out of Paducah or Barnhart, whatever it is, and go ahead and select that branch. In the billing portion of PartnerView, you don't have to worry about like paying your bill out of Barnhart then paying your bill out of Caseyville. All those invoices are grouped into one place, so there's not the toggling that you kind of may or may not have to do depending on where you buy product from. So right now, it's going to default to a 30-day date range here. You can change this to whatever you want. I'm going to go ahead and change this to go back pretty far because I know there's not a lot of invoices on this account. Up here at the top, it's going to default to invoice ID, but you can click a bunch of different search criteria. If you were looking for a specific job name and you guys use job names on your purchase orders to us, or PO IDs and you use POs on your purchase orders to us, you could search by those keyword names also. I'm going to leave this as invoice ID and just go ahead and hit the search button. So on this account, you can see all the invoices for things that have been sold over, back to 2021. If we were to look at this most recent invoice and click the plus button off to the left of the invoice number, you're going to get this little section that pops up down here. And if you click on the View PDF button, you're going to get a separate tab that's going to pop up. With the actual invoice number. I'm going to give this a second to make sure you can see, or with the actual invoice. And from here, you could print this off or save it, whatever you need to do. And then we close out of here. So change the date range if you can't find something that you're looking for here. I also want to mention that you can search for credit memos. So if you go into this credit memos tab here, it's going to be very similar to what we just saw before. It's going to default back to 30 days. So we're going to change this to go back pretty far in time. And we're going to search again. The system will go back 3 years on invoices themselves. So you can go back pretty far. Looks like there's only been one credit memo on this for some storm soffit. And if we wanted to see the actual credit memo, we can click on that View PDF there. The other tab up here is orders. It's going to show any open orders that you have in the system with Roofers Mart. For some customers, it could be a lot of orders that are in there, but if you want to go in and look at specific pricing on orders and stuff like that, you can go in and see those there also. That kind of concludes this video. I'm going to do one more on the billing section to be able to show you how to come in and pay your bill. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to anybody at Roofers Mart and we'll do our best to answer them. Thank you.